Good morning from SeaWorld Orlando as our trip here to Florida continues.
It's a nice warm day again this morning.
It is indeed, and we are looking forward to getting back on lots of different rides, including some fantastic coasters here. Mako, Kraken, Charlotte will be getting on an icebreaker.
I will indeed.
Oh, honestly, it's a great park for getting on the rides here at SeaWorld. Some of the biggest coasters in Orlando, and we're really excited. Mako is one of my all-time favourite coasters. Good. Cannot wait to get on it. B&M Hypercoaster. And talking of B&M, they're actually in the process of building a brand new surf coaster for next year.
Oh, indeed. I think that'll be a really good addition to the park.
It's going to be right next to the entrance here as well. So we'll go and have a little look at that and see how the construction's taking place. So yes, come and join us as we enjoy our day here at SeaWorld. Oh, I do love the entrance down at this park because you've got the lighthouse that you saw there in the background, and also you've got the wave pool just off to the left there as well, which creates a really nice effect when you're coming into the park. Yeah, my best advice if you're coming to SeaWorld, head down the back towards Mako first. A lot of people see Manta up here at the front, of course the B&M Flyer, and want to get straight on it, but yeah, it does get busy. Save Manta for later on and head further down to the back of the park. Well, this is why I always say head down to the back of the park first. Mako here on a 5-minute wait this morning. Cannot wait to get back on this epic coaster.
It's really quiet around here. I'm looking forward to getting back on it. It's a great ride.
Oh, it is awesome. Now, of course, we are here at SeaWorld, so it means we can take you on the rides with the chest-mounted GoPro, and also the wrist straps are allowed here as well if you do want to use those. And yeah, it's a paid locker service. There's no bags allowed up in the station. It's $10 for a locker that you can use all day and transfer around the park, or you can just pay individually $2 a time. Let's go and ride. Here we go then, viewers, from row ride to start the day on Mako. And what's fantastic about this is you get audio all throughout the queue line, the station, and even up the lift hill just here. There's a look at Kraken with that repaint that they did. I do really like the new colour scheme. And what a great view across the park. Manta over there. There's the convention centre in the distance where IAPA takes place. And here we go. You ready, Charlotte? Here we go. This is it. Mako. Woo! Oh! Woo! Woo! Hammerhead turn. Whoa! Woo! Feel that airtime. Trim brake there. Woo! Woo! Whey! Woo! What a ride! Woo! Hey! A nice finale turn over the lake now. I tell you what, that is an excellent coaster, that is. Always gets a round of applause. What a hyper. Brilliant. Straight back round for a back row ride now.
Yep.
Hey, you alright there?
I'm trying to hide from the sun.
Yeah, the great thing is here, they're re-rider policy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. You can stay on or move seats, which is good.
Yeah, as long as there's nobody waiting, which is really good. Here we go, back row ride. Woo! Oh! Love this turn. Woo! Trim's bad. go. What a coaster. Fantastic. Great way to start our day there with not one but two rides on Mako.
Oh, it's such a good ride. I do really enjoy it. The layout's really good.
Yeah, it is, especially with it being next to the water and this finale turn over the water, which is really nice. I really like that first turn on there as well. Some great moments of airtime, both floater and ejector on there. And yeah, it's a great ride for only 200 foot tall.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's really good.
When it comes to hypercoasters, it's actually one of the smaller ones, but the layout is brilliant. My one criticism is that trim brake on there.
I know.
It slows it down a lot, but don't worry, just after that you do get some nice ejector airtime over the speed hill. But great way to start the day, and I really do like their re-rider policy if it's quiet
yeah,
here.
Keep going round.
You can indeed, which is fantastic. But lots to see and do here today. Let's move on to our next coaster. It's a classic, it's Kraken. This is always a really impressive area to walk through, Antarctica, and yeah, there used to be a great little dark ride. It was trackless actually, just off to the right here, where you went through lots of different scenes, and then there was some great lighting and music, and then you'd see the penguins at the end. But yeah, unfortunately the dark ride's not operated for a few years now. I mean, last time Charlotte was here, you went on it.
Yeah, it was quite good actually. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a shame that you know, it has closed, but you can still go and see the penguins through a walk-through exhibit. But yeah, they still display a queue time, which is a little bit misleading out the front actually for those of you that don't know that the ride has gone. So you may see the queue time and think you're getting on a ride, but no, it is just a walk-through. And then we're going to head around this corner now and have a classic ride on Kraken. B&M Flawless Coaster, 7 inversions, and yeah, this opening year 2000, of course, making it 22 years old. 5-minute wait over here for Kraken. Let's go and ride. Here we go then, leaving the station on Kraken, and yeah, it was a proper walk on that one, straight in. Thought we'll go on the front row. 2 trains in service on here. There was only 1 on Mako, but there's 2 on here. Surely it should be the other way round, but maybe they'll add a second one to Mako if it does get busy. It's very quiet. Yeah, it's a good thing about September. It's a great time to come to Orlando. And yeah, SeaWorld in the week does stay very quiet. Gets busier on a weekend. But I do love the new track colour on here. It does look fantastic. And obviously the supports were repainted as well. Oh, what a great view. And here we go. Kraken. Woo! Woo! Oh! Woo! Hey! Woo! Oh! Really intense! Old school B&M! Whoa! Straight through the mid-course into another loop. Woo! Oh! Woo! Oh! Whoa! There we go. I tell you what, it's a fierce ride that is. Nice and forceful, very intense. And yeah, looking really fresh now as well. Not the smoothest coaster experience, however, not rough in my opinion. Really enjoyed that. A nice front row ride there on Kraken, as you saw there from the footage. What did you think of that?
I find it too intense.
It's very forceful.
It really is.
That's the thing with these old school B&M coasters. They've got such a fierce, ferocious layout.
It's good on the front row though, really good views.
It is, and with it being a flawless coaster, it makes a big difference actually.
Indeed.
Instead of having the zero car there on the front, you can actually see a lot more of the elements, which is great. But yeah, I really like that coaster. That much so, did a double whammy ride. Went straight around again on there as well.
And I got the bag.
That's the great thing. Oh, here it comes. The great thing about SeaWorld when it's quiet, just allowing you to do the re-rides.
Really
I really like that policy, not having to go round. It's fantastic policy, it really is. But up next, it's time for a water coaster.
Oh no!
Mac Rides water coaster here at the park. It's Journey to Atlantis. And back in the day, this was revolutionary really for this park. It was their first big standout attraction what they put in.
I've got the pack-a-mac ready.
Oh, you don't need that today.
Oh,
It's nice.
I do.
Especially if you're on the front row, you do.
No.
Yeah, this is a fantastic coaster, so let's go and ride. Really cool loading procedure on this because they actually mark out the boat on the floor just there, which is really good. So you know you can get the boats filled up. We know there's a 2 there, so if nobody moves forward, you can move in and fill that up before you get down there to the station.
There's lots to see. Enjoy the ride.
So we're waiting about 10 minutes there. And yeah, look at this, some great theming inside this attraction. You got like this little harbour town here with the boats, all the buildings. We start off with a nice dark ride scene. Wow, so magical in here. Great soundtrack, there's a little town. And the palace up there on the top. Hey, and the doors open up. Great soundtrack round here. See, it's quite mysterious and magical, that first section. It really starts to build up just here now. Make our way around on Atlantis. How you feeling there, Charlotte? Hey, yeah, built by Mac Rides. Oh, yeah, like I say, this was our first big addition here. Look at how many big rides they've got now. You can just see Aquatica off to the right hand side as well. That's their water park. So we've got here some big slides actually at Aquatica. Have to go back at some point. We're not doing any water parks this trip. Yeah, may head back to Aquatica next time we're here. Woo! Here we go. We get the big drop first.
At the bottom of the hill.
Oh, it's raining. Here we go. Woo! Wow! Oh! Yeah! That was alright, it's a light sprinkle. Oh, the drop looks massive, but what's clever about this ride, very deceiving. You think it's just got one drop, but actually it's got another one, and that's the really wet one round at the back, but you wouldn't see that from around here. Like, you look at it, looks like it's just got one lift hill and one drop. As you've seen, there's more to it than that with the huge dark ride scene. Yeah, this is the point where if you're on the front row, prepare to get soaked. He comes right over the front of the boat here. It's only a small little drop, but this is the soaker. Fantastic theming though. There we go. Yeah, if you're on the front, it'll come, the wave comes right over, especially with a full boat. Yeah, watch this. Oh! And that's why you don't want to sit right on the front, right there. She loved it. Pretty steep drop that is though, that we came down just. Very impressive building. And a great soundtrack. Shame we took away the story that this ride used to have. It used to play a story throughout, but I think the ride kind of tells its own story with the set design and how the music picks up. I'd like to see them bring it fully back at some point. Yeah, and this is the secret drop that you wouldn't know unless we were coming on. Of a twisted drop. Like all the flickering candles in here as well. Atmospheric. Here we go. You just wouldn't expect it first time coming on. It's a sideways twisted drop. Whoa! Woo! Back one. There we go. Oh, it's a great ride that. Journey to Atlantis. You okay, Charlotte?
My shoes.
You're in Florida though, and it's a hot day. Oh, brilliant. Such a brilliant ride, and not just a water coaster, but a full experience there with the theming, the audio, and look at the building for it as well. It really is a fantastic ride. Don't you agree, Charlotte?
It's a great ride, but it's very unexpected inside, isn't it? You just don't expect it when you come off ride.
Yeah, like you look at it from here, you think it's probably going to leave the station, go up a lift hill, come down, and then make its way round, but it's very secretive.
It's very secretive. It's a great ride, really good fun.
Yeah, the design of that is fantastic. And Charlotte's just said it's a great ride and good fun.
Yes,
A water ride.
From the water. Yeah.
Oh no, it was really good that. But yeah, it's a brilliant experience. Dark ride, coaster together. It really is fantastic and not to be missed if you come in here to SeaWorld Orlando. And also as well, worth pointing out, it had some retract work done. It smoothed out the drop really nicely. We go then, entering into a 30-minute wait for Manta just here. Opened in 2009, got a great queue line. It's even got an aquarium in the queue. Really cool how you've got the aquarium built into the queue line here. And it's beautifully themed in here as well. Yeah, well, it said 30-minute wait. I'd say it's probably been a bit more than that, about 40 minutes. And we're off. Does feature a dual station, however, they're only using one. 2 trains. Make our way up this huge lift hill. Great views as we're making our way up just here. It's a fantastic layout with an intense pretzel loop. Here we go. Woo! Oh! Woo! Here's the pretzel. Wow! Woo! 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 Through the Mako. Woo! Oh! Love that water effect. The Manta ray. Whoa! Even get a little splash in the waterfalls. Oh, there we go. Manta at SeaWorld. 40-minute wait there for our ride on Manta, and it is a brilliant B&M flying coaster, and that pretzel loop, blimey, it's intense.
Oh my god, it's so intense. I'm just not a fan. The ride itself is stunning to look at, it rides so well, but it's just so intense.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, I mean for me, you know my reason with flying coasters why I'm not a big fan, it's that stacking on the brake run. We was there about 3 minutes on the brake run, and in this humidity, oh.
It's not great.
But I do like the layout, the first drop's fantastic, I think the elements that you go through are great, that pretzel is pretty intense.
It really is.
But then you go around the rest of the layout and it's great, especially this section over water just here as well, with the nice splash effect. However, yeah, for me, B&M Flyers will never be my favourite because I'm just not a fan of the train design. I think Vekoma have come leaps and bounds with what they've done with Fly at Phantasialand. That is the future of flying coasters.
We love that.
If you're not aware of what they've done, basically, you don't actually stack on the brake run in the flying position. It tilts you to a normal position, so it's much more comfortable instead of sitting there in that flying position, legs tied up backwards. It's not very comfortable, in my opinion, but it's still worth coming on. It's always a once-a-trip ride for me, Manta. I'll always have a go on there and give it a ride, but yeah, not the fastest operations either, so it means you stack on the brake run for quite some time. Right then, so we're making our way across the water just here now.
We are indeed, but we thought we'd check out the new ride coming for 2023, which is going to be a B&M surf coaster.
It is. Now you might be thinking, hang on a minute, what exactly is a B&M surf coaster? I've not heard of it before. Well, that's because this will be the first one. And yeah, it's going to basically be B&M's re-entry into the stand-up market. And yeah, it's going to be a stand-up coaster, but with rows of 2 seats instead of 4. And also it will feature a launch as well. And yeah, that's going to be located over here on the lake, so it's going to kind of come out into this area. You can actually see, if I zoom in a little bit, some of the construction that's already taken place. I mean, all the groundwork now seems to be done, and yeah, you can see the track just over there, got a lovely turquoise colour to it, and yeah, that's going to be ready for next year, so I'm looking forward to it. Another big coaster coming here to SeaWorld Orlando. Beautiful views here on the lake, and the skyline of this park really is fantastic, and that's going to get even better next year with the opening of the surf coaster. But yeah, great to see the Sky Tower back in action here as well. Now, I'd love to do that this afternoon. It was an upcharge for a period of time, so hopefully that's not the case anymore, because yeah, it's a ride in the park, so it should be included really, in my opinion. Oh, have you had a look? Oh, there you go.
It's only free for SeaWorld Pass members. So it doesn't say a price.
Oh, we'll go and find out.
Yeah.
I think that's, you know, when you've paid to come in, it is cheeky because it is a ride in the park at the end of the day. But yeah, I would like to do it if it's not extortionate, because the views are great. I've done it before, but it was many years ago. It was free when I first came, then it was an upcharge, then it's been closed for the past few years, and now it's back open again. So yeah, I'm glad they've kept it. But yeah, good to see the skyline here at this park. Mako, Kraken, Manta, and yeah, that 4th B&M coaster going to be here on the left. You're going to be able to stand here next year, look across and see all these 4 B&Ms. Beautiful to see. And also around on this side, Icebreaker, the family coaster, the newest investment still here at the park. Yeah, it's open, so we're going to give this a ride, shall we?
I've not done it yet, I don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, don't expect it to be anything too much. It's good, fun little layout, but it's got the comfort collars.
Oh, I hate the comfort collars.
Yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near as intense as the likes of Tigress and stuff. I prefer Tigress for me, but yeah, you know, it's nice. It's a good little ride for on the side of the lake. You know, it fits in. I wish it was themed. I think it would have worked better in the Antarctica area, in my opinion. But still, it looks nice with the lake. I just wish it had some scenery around the ride as well. But yeah, let's go and take you on Icebreaker on this lovely and very hot afternoon.
And step carefully over the blue bar. Thank you for riding Icebreaker and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld. And get ready to break the ice.
Here we go then on Icebreaker. It was advertised 40 minutes. However, I knew it wasn't that when we looked at the queue. We've only waited 15 minutes to train service. So yeah, obviously with them able to run 2 trains on this, it's got the little element where it brings you across here. Little switch track. It brings you across onto the layout. You ready for this, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to start off a nice little backwards launch. We're on the front row. Woo! Hey, a little bubble there, time. Oh, we haven't made it. We're going back. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Right. Air time! Hey! transitions. Whee! Whee! Oh, there we go. It is a pretty good layout. It's just ruined by the awful trains, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you got the comfort collars just here, and yeah, look at all this. It's just not great, the train design. Some of the worst trains in the business from Premier, unfortunately. On-ride footage from the front row of Icebreaker. How did you find that?
I don't really know what's just happened, to be honest. It's just a really weird ride.
Yeah, in terms of, is it a family coaster? Is it a thrill coaster? It doesn't do family very well. It doesn't do thrill very well.
Doesn't.
What exactly is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, they could have gone for something a lot better than that for this park, in my opinion. I said that when I first went on it earlier this year. And don't get me wrong, it's okay, but it's nothing spectacular.
I completely agree.
You know, you wouldn't want to be waiting a long time for that ride. The only reason we joined the queue is because we knew it was less than 40.
Some good airtime in there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, some great pops of airtime, especially once you've done that final launch forwards. On the front, you get some good pops of air, and the layout's not too bad. But the train design.
Oh, the trains are awful. It's so hard to get in and out.
Yeah, it really is. They're not very well designed, and the comfort collars that go over.
Not good.
No, it's not one of my favourites. That, but luckily, there's another coaster coming in next year.
Which is good.
That's the thing. It's not like, you know, they're putting in coasters every 5 or 6 years. There's something else coming in next year. So, and I look forward to that. But yeah, with Icebreaker, not one of my favourites. That one.
I completely agree.
Weird investment that have been better with like a Gerstar family coaster,
Yeah,
or
would have been better.
something like that. In my opinion, would have been good. Even like a Gerstar bobsled would have been great. But yeah, it's an interesting one there, and I wish it had some feeling. All it's got is the entrance that you can see behind us. Other than that, there's no theme, sadly. We're making our way now down here into Sesame Street Land, which is a beautiful themed area here at SeaWorld. Best area in the park, in my opinion. I really like it down here. I tell you what though, Charlotte, it is hot today.
It said it feels like 38 degrees. It's so hot.
That is crazy temperatures.
Got to keep drinking.
Yeah, like it might not even look that hot today because the sun's gone in now, but yeah, it is baking. Today's the hottest day of the trip. Perfect for Infinity Falls that will be coming up shortly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's great round here. They actually do like a little parade in this area as well, which is cool. Yeah, it's really nice, all the facades. I still think a great investment for this area would be the Sesame Street dark ride that PortAventura put in.
So good.
You know, an interactive dark ride would be great here in this park. But you have got a junior coaster that you can see over there at the back, down here in this area. And yeah, as you stroll around here, you got all these lovely shops and facades. And like I say, there's a few other rides for the kids here as well. But I like this whole street that they've got down the middle. Massive improvement on the old kids area that they used to have at this park. And obviously Sesame Street is a big brand. It's interesting because I wouldn't say that Sesame Street in the UK is really that popular anymore.
It's not that popular at all.
But obviously here in the States it is. Spain it is as well, obviously. But yeah, in the UK it's just not really that big. But here it works great. And yeah, this is lovely. Especially if you catch the parade that runs down the middle. We'll try and see it today. If it's on today, I'm not too sure. I've not seen anything about it. No times or anything around here. Probably on the app. But yeah, just look at this area. Fantastic. Hooper's store just over there. Quite a few different food options as well. And like I say, the junior coaster over at the back there as well. But I am more than ready for a rapids now. Honestly, I need to get soaked. And this, luckily, is one of the wettest rapids out there. So we'll make our way just around this corner to Infinity Falls. What an awesome area this is. The rapids down the bottom there, the waterfalls, the rocks, and that huge drop just there as well. This is Infinity Falls. And yeah, this is fantastic. You gotta watch out when you stand on this bridge because you get a massive wave coming over when the boat comes down. Splash zone, you may get wet. 25-minute wait for this soaker of a rapids. This you can actually get just as wet as Popeye if you're in the right seat on it. How you feeling, Charlotte?
Sick.
Are you ready?
No.
38 degrees.
No.
Nice day. Oh, she's smiling really good. She secretly loves it, you see. Here we go. Let's get have a ride on Infinity Falls here at SeaWorld. Go then on Infinity Falls. Are you ready there, Charlotte?
Sick.
You're right there. You got your poncho on. You got your coat on.
Coat on. I'm all wrapped up.
We're all packed into this boat. There's no escape on this one. We're all packed in. It's gonna start straight away, I think. Oh! Oh! There you go. Good rapids this is. Look at this. Oh! Oh! I like the music on this. Oh! Straight in. Oh, blimey. My feet are soaked.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's coming. Oh, I'm going to get soaked now. This is it, viewers. It's not me and Charlotte. Here we go. Oh, we're all right. Let's get on me. That's it. My shoes are done for the day. Oh my God.
Get on
Crazy.
here.
I can't. There's no room. There you go. That's it. My shoes are off for the day.
He did take his socks off though, I did tell him.
Yeah. There you go. Look at my white feet down there now. Tan line just over here. Look at that. There we go. Up the lift hill. Oh, under the lift hill. Oh, lovely. Oh, dripping off the lift there. Round 2. Oh, it's coming in there now. Oh, it's a big one there. So we go. Whoa!
What is going on?
Water comes from any angle on this thing. Oh! Now we're in for it. Oh! Look at this. Wild. Wild river this. Now we're all packed in as well. Look at this. Wild water rafting. Oh! Oh, my feet. Here we go. Oh! Look at that! Wow! Oh, blimey! Oh, because that was some water coming in there. I think because, oh, my feet. Because we're a full boat, that was some crazy amount of water coming in there, wasn't it?
I didn't like that.
That was more water than Popeye, that. God, the boat was going like this. Oh, the lift hill we go now. And then down the drop. To be honest, the drop is the least wet part of the ride. Depending on where you fall. My shoes are going to be wet for the rest of the trip. Here we go. We're going down backwards. All down my back. You're right there.
I'm not impressed.
You got a poncho on. You got a coat. Oh, I'm wetter than Popeye the other day there. That was quite something, that was. Oh my God. Infinity Falls. Well, we've just come off Infinity Falls and talk about bad timing. The rain's coming down now. Honestly, you don't want to be doing a big water ride in Florida and then the rain coming down because you freeze, even though it's been so hot. But yeah, the ride was quite refreshing, but yeah, it's nice when you can just dry out. Now, we're going to be soaked for the afternoon. But yeah, I enjoyed my ride on there. What do you think?
I did not like that. There was water coming from everywhere.
I've got to say, that is the wettest ride I've ever had on a rapids on Infinity Falls.
Disgusting.
The boat was going literally side to side. The water was coming in. Because it was a full boat, that was pretty intense, that was. Water coming from every angle. One of the best water rides in the world, that is in my opinion. And it's the soundtrack on there as well that builds up the tension.
Oh, I just didn't like it.
Well done, Charlotte. To be honest, your top half's fully dry, isn't it?
So
You need 2 layers on for that,
Yeah,
don't you?
you do.
But yeah, like I say, normally I wouldn't go on a big water ride when I knew the rain was coming in, but we wasn't expecting it. The sun was still beaming.
was.
You know, it was only waiting 15 minutes there, less than advertised. But what a great rapids, absolute soaker. But yeah, the rain is coming in now. Let's hope it's only a temporary shower, because the thing is, we're actually here through until midnight tonight, because we've got their Howlow Scream event. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. I've got my swim shorts on though. Well, luckily the rain only lasted about 10 minutes there, and yeah, we're already starting to dry out because of the humidity here in Florida. It's been a hot trip, even though we've had some rainy days, especially during the first part of the trip. The humidity has soon dried us off. Anyway, up next, going to take you on the Sky Tower just here. Like I say, it's an upcharge experience, which I don't really agree with. However, I've not been on this for years, and yeah, I want to get some shots of the coasters and also the construction taking place on the surf coaster. Whilst I go on here, Charlotte's just gone to find out some information about Hallow Scream tonight. Because like I say, we're staying for the Halloween event. That'll be tomorrow's vlog coming up here on the channel. And yeah, we've got tickets for that tonight, which means we don't need to leave the park. They've got like a stay and scream area, which we think is just around the waterfront here. So Charlotte's going to find out some information about exactly what we do and where we go tonight, because we know they're quite strict on the bags policy as well. But yeah, we will see. But I'm going to take you on the Sky Tower. Yeah, it's just loading up. It's $5 per person to ride. Here we go, entering into the gondola for the Sky Tower. Oh, nice comfy seating. Well worth $5. No, it should definitely be included, but yeah, the views are going to be good.
For the comfort and safety of everyone, we ask that you please remain seated at all times. Thank you.
Oh, here we go. On the Sky Tower already, the view is fantastic. There's Icebreaker.
Welcome aboard the SeaWorld Sky Tower. As you take your
That's the site for the new surf coaster.
300 feet, we thought it would be helpful to share some SeaWorld tips that might make your day even more enjoyable.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, you can see a lot of the foundations done now.
Stay in your seats for the entire ride and no smoking, please.
Years since I went on this. There's Manta looking gorgeous. That's the thing here, they really do take care of the coasters, painting them all up.
SeaWorld has rescued and rehabilitated more than 39,000 animals.
Aquatica over there.
None of this would be possible.
Downtown Orlando in the distance.
Partner agencies, park guests like you.
There's the B&M Beauties. Oh, they look great from up here.
Action to protect
Mako and Kraken.
Our teams are on call 24/7,
wow.
365 days a year, partnering with multiple government agencies.
Oh, there's Mako coming around over the lake.
And others to rescue and help animals in need of our care. Always with
and yeah, it's really good here at Christmas as well, so I definitely recommend coming during the festive season. Obviously you have got these shows here at SeaWorld as well, but not really our sort of thing, so we won't be watching the shows. We come for the rides and the coasters, and certainly their coaster lineup is very impressive here at SeaWorld. Yeah, in the distance you can just make out the Walt Disney World Resort. You can see Spaceship Earth over there in the distance as well, which is really cool. Yeah, look at the site for the surf.
Well, we're just about 300 feet up now, and from
wow.
here you can see from miles and...
There's the station. Another view just there, looking over the surf coaster. So yeah, the brake run and also the station area just there as well. Cannot wait for that in 2023. There's the convention centre over there. Yeah, that's where IAPA takes place. Just down there in the distance, you can just see Icon Park, the Orlando Eye, the Starflyer, and Volcano Bay just behind that hotel in the distance. Yeah, look at the size of the Antarctica area. The coaster would have been great around there. Icebreaker, in my opinion. We'll end with that perfect view. Yeah, it's about a 5-minute ride up here. Look at that. Amazing.
We are on a mission to protect marine life and the oceans they call...
Fantastic views across the park from there on the Sky Tower. Yeah, I don't agree that it's an upcharge. However, I'm glad that I did it just to get some great views. It's not one that I do every time with it being an upcharge, but the fact I've not done it for many years, I thought it was good. Got some nice photos up there.
Oh, your photos are really nice.
What have you found out then, information-wise, for tonight?
Not a lot, to be honest. It's just a bit of a lack of communication, unfortunately.
I'm looking forward to the event.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but it needs to be a bit more clear of where you have to go if you're inside the park.
Yeah, definitely. We'll just find out, because we'll get some sort of wristband apparently.
Yeah, a wristband to stay in the park for like a stay and scream sort of thing, but nobody seems to know where it is.
We're not too sure, but anyway, we're going to have a little walk through the Shark Wreck Reef area. Not Shark Bait Reef, that's at Alton Towers, long way from here. We've got Shark Wreck Reef, this is really nice in here. And then yeah, do some re-rides. We've done pretty much everything. I did look at the times to see if that the parade was on in Sesame Street, and it's not at the moment, unfortunately, which is a shame. Must not be running because of Halloween. They've actually got a family Halloween event that runs in the daytime as well. Into the shark encounter. Oh, let's go have a walk through. Hey, really cool effect there with the projections. Yeah, this tunnel's amazing in here.
Where's the sharky?
What do you think to this, Charlotte? A bit better than the sea life tunnel. Well, you will see shark. There it is behind you. Oh, it's a fish. It's a fish. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a very good point. Where are the sharks? Oh, maybe around the corner. It's a long one, so and this is just a little intro. Wow, look at all these fish swimming together just here. There you go. Look at that. All following each other. Hey, and here we go into the main tunnel. You wanted some sharks, Charlotte? Yeah, look at this. You actually get onto the moving walkway just here. Travelator. This is cool. Just keeps you moving through. Seeing the sharks. Here they are. We're coming up to some big ones down here. Zebra shark just there on the right. Got one of those at Alton Towers.
The shark. The Goliath grouper.
The what? Goliath grouper, all the names. There he is. Yeah, this is really cool in here. Oh, he's thinking $5 for the Sky Tower. Oh. Yeah, I think this is fantastic in here. Great aquarium. Really nice in there. It's very impressive as well with the tunnel and the moving walkway. When you come outside, you can see the little sharks, fish, and also the rays out here as well. Yeah, you like that in there?
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's good. It keeps people moving.
It stops like congestion, doesn't it? If everyone's on the same walkway at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody gets a nice fair view. But anyway, we've done all the big rides down here now. I've always said this. I think SeaWorld will benefit from a few flat rides dotted here and there around the park. Yeah, it's very coaster and water ride heavy. A few flats would be nice. But we're going to have a bit of a re-ride session on Mako now. Make the most of it this afternoon here at SeaWorld Orlando. Well, you had an awesome full ride session there over on Mako without even leaving the train. How was that, Charlotte?
It was great.
Why are you laughing?
What is that on your head?
It's my head. I've got my cap on.
You've got a shark on your head?
It's a Mako shark. We had full ride session on there. Honestly, it's a brilliant coaster. One of my favourites in Orlando. Absolutely fantastic. Not to miss if you're coming here on a trip. And like I say, the re-rider policy here is brilliant. Because yeah, 4 rides on the same train in about 15 minutes. Absolutely brilliant. And it's on 2 trains now as well. Fantastic. Anyway, just going to get a bit more off-ride footage now of some of the coasters before we wrap up our vlog here from SeaWorld. But like I say, we will be back tonight, and tomorrow's vlog on the channel will be from Hallow Scream. We'll be getting some night rides too as well tonight. We're actually just back down here in Sesame Street land now, because it's about an hour to go until the park starts closing. Worth pointing out, if you are coming here just as a day guest during the Hallow Scream event, they do actually start closing the rides from 5:30, even though the park's advertised to be open until 7, so bear that in mind.
Like ushering you towards the exit, so bear that in mind.
Yeah, it's not too bad if you're staying for the event, but obviously if you've just got a day ticket, bear that in mind. Yeah, you can come and meet the characters just inside here, and also appreciate the wonderful air conditioning around in here as well. And yeah, you got the big Sesame Street shop. Yeah, I'd love to see that dark ride come in round here. I think it'd be fantastic. We've got Big Bird just over here as well.
I love Big Bird.
Shame the parade's not on, but I think we're going to do the little coaster actually round here, just so we've been on every coaster in the park today. Oh, is it a puppet, is it? There we go. Oh, that's cute. It doesn't look like Big Bird now. Is it a smaller version of him?
It's a baby one.
Baby Big Bird. Big Bird. Big Bird. Oh, blowing kisses to all the viewers. This is our final coaster to ride here in the park. Little Zero Force coaster. Nice train design on this as well. Super Grover's Box Car Derby. Let's go and have a go. And we're off on Super Grover. Here in Sesame Street land. Hey, yeah, really nice area this is. You've got the water play area off to the left as well. I tell you what, they did a good job with painting up the trains. This was here before, it just got rethemed. Not a bad little junior coaster this, up in the trees here. And here we go. Woo! Oh! Woo! Oh! Short brakes coming up. There you go. It literally barely brakes.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, jinetes. Por favor.
Some more footage from around the park here at SeaWorld Orlando. We've had a great day though, getting lots of rides in.
We've done loads, to be honest, today.
Some of the best roller coasters you'll find in Orlando, and honestly we really do enjoy getting on the likes of Mako. We've had loads of rides on there.
Yeah, we've had loads.
Along with that Kraken, really like that coaster.
So
Journey
intense.
to Atlantis
Yeah,
as well.
brilliant ride.
Of course, Charlotte's first ride on an icebreaker today.
It was okay.
Yeah, it's just an average coaster,
is,
isn't
yeah.
it? Of course, getting back on Manta as well. And then we've done the water rides too, of course, which have been fantastic.
Loads.
I mean, Journey's great, but I really do love Infinity Falls.
Oh, I don't really love it.
I tell you what, I've dried off nice though
Yeah,
now.
I'm dry now.
Yeah, my shoes are still a little bit damp.
Oh, no.
But not too bad. But yeah, overall it's been great. Of course, I really do like their camera policy here
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
really good.
It's nice how we can take you on, and like I say, you can use the wrist straps here as well, which is fantastic. But overall, it's been a really good day. I do like the park. I think it's got some great theming. The operations are nothing to shout about here.
No.
They're pretty standard operations. I compare them to the likes of Merlin's ops in my opinion.
I completely agree.
However, sometimes you do get some one trains here, which you don't get at the Merlin parks. But they did put Mako on too.
Which is good.
Yeah, fantastic. So it means the big coasters have all been on 2 trains in the end, which is fantastic. But overall, it's been a good day. Always nice to get back here. And I think for me, my highlight was actually going on the Sky Tower, even though it was an upcharge, and also seeing the construction for this new surf coaster.
It's going to be really exciting when that opens.
It is, because B&M are really being innovative again at the moment. So they've got some new stuff coming, not just here, but in the UK, with the new Jumanji coaster at Chessington. That's something different for B&M, and so is this as well. So we'll definitely be back to come and ride this next year.
Yeah, 100%.
100% to come and give this a go, because it looks absolutely brilliant from what we've seen from the animations. And yeah, I think another big coaster here at SeaWorld is the right way to go. Moving away from them animal experiences,
Definitely.
putting in more rides, and you've got to think now, they've got such an impressive ride line up here.
Yeah, they've got some great rides here.
I'd really like to see them sort out something though in terms of Antarctica over there, because
Yeah,
it doesn't look great
no,
now.
it doesn't, no.
I know people love the Penguin still, but it needs something doing there, and a full-on dark ride would be a great move after this coaster.
Completely agree.
And that should be in Sesame Street in my opinion. But there we go. Thank you very much for joining
so
us.
much.
What have we got coming up tonight then?
We're going to Howlow Scream.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. So we still haven't found out where we're getting our wristband
No,
from
we
yet.
don't have a clue.
But yeah, that's going to be the next vlog coming up tomorrow here on the channel. We can't film in the houses, but there's, I think there's 7 scare zones.
I think there is, yeah.
There's a lot to see. We've got some shows capturing the atmosphere of this new Halloween event here at SeaWorld. So come and join us for that as we continue on with our spooky season on Scream Park Worldwide. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow for some spooks.